times in late winter, we talk about cutting back ornamental grasses to remove that dead vegetation in order to prepare for that spring flush that's going to soon be coming out. Well, the same is true with our warm season Bermuda grass. Pretty soon it's going to be spring, and we're going to need to get rid of some of this nice, beautiful blonde color that it takes on in the wintertime as it's dormant. But by removing some of this dead material, we're going to allow that sun to penetrate onto that soil profile, warming it up sooner, getting those rhizomes and those stolons activated to start growing. Now you can see here we have a bagger on ours, so we are going to collect the vegetation. Now normally we don't recommend collecting your clippings because they actually add some nitrogen typically. However, this is dead vegetation, so we are going to remove it. If you don't have a bagging unit on your mower, you can also just rake the clippings up. Now we're going to lower our mower all the way down to a 1-inch height. Typically with common Bermuda grass, we're going to start mowing around 1.5 to 2.5 inches later in the season. However, again, to get it cut low, we're going to start at a 1-inch height. Now, of course, mowing at a 1-inch height means those blades are going to be right near that soil surface. So we want to be cautious as we're mowing, because we're more likely to even scalp the Bermuda grass, which is what we do not want to happen. That is when those blades actually interfere and damage those soil surface and can damage the stolons and the rhizomes of the Bermuda grass. So not only will it damage your Bermuda grass, but it also could impact your mower by dulling your blades or even causing some additional problems. So we want to steer clear of that. Usually it's not a problem if you're working on a flat surface, but be careful on uneven lawns, and also especially, as you can see, we have some hills behind us here, and on the crest of those, a lot of times that's where you'll get some of that scalping. So be careful with that. Now again, we've lowered our mower to a 1-inch height. So this is the only time that we're going to mow this low in the season, and that's just to get rid of this dead vegetation. After we mow today, we're going to then go ahead and raise our mower for common Bermuda grass up to about a 1.5-inch height. And then later on in the season, as the temperatures warm up even more and the Bermuda grass is really growing, we'll be up to about a 2.5-inch height later on in the summertime. So that is a little bit taller height, which is more of a low maintenance mowing program. That's going to allow the canopy of the Bermuda grass to actually shade out the roots a little bit, not causing any problems, but actually to reduce the moisture loss. And so you won't have to mow it quite as often. Now on some of your cultivars or your hybrid Bermuda grasses, such as Tahoma 31, Latitude 36, and Northbridge, now some of those are going to need to remain being mowed at about a 1 to 1.5-inch height. Now remember, just because we're collecting our clippings this time doesn't mean it needs to go to the curbside to be picked up with your trash. These clippings are actually really beneficial to add into your compost pile.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.